Prime Minister Narendra Modi is beginning a 6-day diplomatic visit to France and Slovakia. The stop in Slovakia is significant, marking the first time an Indian Prime Minister has visited the country since its independence over 30 years ago. Part of this trip includes the G7 summit in France. While India is frequently seen in these lineups of world leaders, it is not actually an official member of this industrialized bloc. Instead, India participates through recurring invitations. This recurring presence allows India to position itself as a primary representative for the Global South, bringing the perspectives of developing nations directly to Western powers. Attending as an invitee creates a strategic advantage. It allows India to negotiate on behalf of the developing world without being bound by the specific economic or political obligations required of full G7 members. To understand the selection of Slovakia, we look at its geography. It is a landlocked nation in Central Europe, sharing borders with Poland, Ukraine, Hungary, Austria, and the Czech Republic. Slovakia offers specific industrial value to the Indian economy. This image of an assembly line shows the country's capacity as a major hub for automobile and railway manufacturing. The G7 summit itself takes place in Evian, France. This topography shows the town located on the shores of Lake Geneva, positioned between the water and the Alps. Ties with Slovakia provide a practical entry point into the European market. Strengthening this relationship helps Indian manufacturing integrate into the European Union's broader supply chains. India's diplomatic activity is grounded in constitutional directives rather than simple political preference. Article 51 of the Directive Principles mandates the state promote international peace. This provides the constitutional basis for de-escalation at summits like the G7. Further, Schedule 7 clarifies that foreign affairs fall under the central government's exclusive jurisdiction. These legal frameworks direct the central government to participate actively in global summits and bilateral treaties as a core function of the state. You can memorize the permanent G7 members using the mnemonic JUICE-GF, standing for Japan, the US, Italy, Canada, England, Germany, and France. While in France, the Prime Minister will also visit Paris for the Vivatech Summit and the inauguration of the Bharat Innovates event. This Indo-French Special Global Strategic Partnership specifically targets technological cooperation. It aims to connect Indian startups in fields like AI and space tech with European venture capital. By securing investment for digital public infrastructure at events like Vivatech, India moves toward becoming a global hub for innovation and entrepreneurship. For Maine's GS2, this visit illustrates India's strategy of multi-alignment. This involves negotiating with the West while simultaneously advocating for the Global South. On the G7 agenda, India specifically promotes issues like equitable AI rollout, climate finance, and debt relief for developing nations. A common prelims trap involves the geography of Europe. Despite their diplomatic ties, France does not share a land border with Slovakia, Austria, or Ukraine. Mastering these geographic details and the legal subtext of these visits is essential for building the analytical depth required for the civil services exams. These visits support larger economic goals. By strengthening ties with France and Slovakia, India secures the European terminus of the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor. These agreements provide leverage in ongoing India-EU free trade negotiations, creating milestones for broader trade discussions. To test your knowledge of the G7, head to the comments and name the 8th member that was previously expelled from the group. Don't forget to subscribe for more international relations analysis. Geographic access, technological investment, and constitutional mandates are the individual threads that form a cohesive foreign policy strategy.